So here we are, the Ancient Destiny Tournament. The battles have raged in the outside of this city, and we have now come down to the final armies looking to battle for the two towers and the ultimate prize. Face off in the final are my Orks and Andy's Daemons of Nurgle, stroke whatever else there is in them.
Slight support from...
Slight support. In our tournament list, they are 1500 points, these armies that we've been playing, but you were allowed one change of about 300 points. So I've made a slight alteration to mine because I'm going up against monstrous creatures and AP2s and instant deaths. I ditched my Meganovs because I didn't think there'd be much caught, and I have brought in another battle wagon and some tank busters because you kind of beat a bit of strength 8 rockets against monstrous creatures. That is a battle wagon. I don't have a second one, so I'm proxying that. But other than that, the list's the same. Bikes, looters up in the tower, just waiting for a big pie. Our boys in the truck. This time the weird boy is with the Ard boys because they're not. I didn't put them with the tank busters. Gretchen's holding that position. There is a bunch of Gretchens there looking ready forward to see if we can seize any points. We are playing Cloak and Shadow, so we're not allowed to show each other the cards and keep our scores secret. In the Demons final army, I don't think there's any change because it's been so successful.
Yeah, I have that.
So we've got Plague Bearers, Great Unclean One with these usual bunch of spells, Iron Arm and blah 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 blah. He's going to be difficult to kill. There's Lord of War, no, Lord of Change, Pink Horrors, a cheaty Soul Grinder. Look at that, Soul Grinder can't fit up there, that's ridiculous. Dice God Spoke though, apparently Deep Struck In is clinging onto the building with his big legs. And then some more Plague Bearers over there. I did get to go first, but I've opted to see where Andy places because I've been struggling against him recently, so I thought I'd try and deploy second. But I am going to try and seize because I still want to go first, for goodness sake. Here we go. No. Okay, over to Demon Turn 1. Demon Turn 1. Plague Bearers have moved up. Lord of Change has swooped over. Great Unclean One moved round. Pink Horrors have stayed pretty much put along with the Soul Grinder. Demon Prince has flapped up there. Oh, focus camera. And the Plague Bearers have moved up. In his Psychic phase, which I was afraid of, didn't actually go too badly. Torrent Flame missed the truck. Iron Arm didn't go off. A few things didn't go off, though. What did go off was my Gretchens took a wee flickering fire and enfeeblement. So they've been wounded a wee bit, but other than that, not too bad. So let's see what happens in the shooting. Demon Turn 1 shooting. The Winds of the Warp came out and blasted the battle wagon. Couldn't do anything to it, but they have taken 3 bikers. Nothing happened against his Slanesh, is that you've got? Siege. He then opened up with his big pie from his Soul Grinder and his Harvester Cannon at my truck, and I've taken 2 glancing, well, 1 glancing hit and 1 pen, but it's only crew shaking, so snapshots from the truck. And let's go, any points?
Honest the Warp.
Honest the Warp. Right, over to Orks Turn 1. So it's Ork Turn 2, and from the sidelines we heard a
woo, go Demons!
Orks aren't that fancied. They'll never get any support.
Nobody likes the Orksies.
Yeah. Bikes have moved up, battle wagon moved up, truck moved up, boys have piled out, battle wagon's moved up, everybody's moved up. What we're going to do here in... Oh no, done my Psychic phase, and I tried to cast a Witchfire. The toughness test on the Prince didn't go off. Tried to do a Frazzle on them, denied. I've got Force off on my weird boy. So let's go over to Shooting and Assault. Ork Turn 1 for the shooting. We opened up all our rockets at the Great Unclean One. Did nothing.
No, Lord of Change. It was
Great.
There's a Lord of Change.
Lord of Change. Didn't do anything. I fired my rockets at the Demon Prince, but he's got a cheated 2+ cover save from the other battle wagon. But we did take a wound, so that's not too bad, I guess. I was hoping for a bit better. And then opened up the bikes at the his warlord, the Lord of Change, who's no longer there. We charged him in with the bikes and the boys, and my weird boy, well, the Nob accepted the challenge, died, and then my weird boy, with his force weapon, managed to instant kill him, which was beautiful. Point wise, I've got objective 1 and first blood and warlord. What?
That is objective 1. Is that it then?
Yep. And warlord, so 3. Demon turn 2.
Needed then.
Demon turn 2 movement. Demon Prince, Grey Unclean One, are looking for revenge. They moved in to take on the bike squad. I think War Boss Yan could be in trouble here. Assisted by the Plague Bearers, and the Plague Bearers are looking at the battle wagon over there. Pink Horse has shuffled round into the building. We're now going to go, Psychic Phase. Try to enfeeble the bikes, didn't go off. Try to get Endurance, didn't go off. Try to get Iron Arm, didn't go off. He did get Life Leech, killed the boy, so the Demon Prince is back up to full complement of wounds. Let's go over to shooting and assault. Demon turn 2, shooting phase. The Soul Grinder with his pie aimed at the truck, but didn't do anything.
Well, of course, considerably.
Yeah, because I landed about here. And the Winds of the Warp landed on my battle wagon and my truck, taking a wound off of each.
And you lose as well.
And my looters as well, killing one looter. And then in the combat phase, the Plague Bearers joined in here. They lost 6 to Overwatch, I think, and then the 4 in the battle. 3, and the War Boss accepted the challenge and survived it fine. The Grey and Clean One and the Demon Prince mowed through 7 bikes, I think it was. And over here, the Plague Bearers tried to rust the battle wagon, and they've taken another hull point off of it, so it's down to 2 points.
That's a good call.
Are you not allowed to tell?
Not got that yet.
Shroud into it.
Oh yeah, he's not.
Not got that. Got that.
Okay, so Andy's got another victory point. Let's see what the Orks can do in response. Turn 2. Ork turn 2, movement. Tanks backed up a wee bit.
Oh,
Gretchen have moved up.
too late.
What's up? Gretchen have moved up, boys have moved round, tanks moved round, Batmagan spun round. Psychic phase.
This won't happen.
Psychic phase, the weird boy cast malediction at the, not malediction, I can't, focus headbanger at the Pig Horus, but didn't go off. Cast a frazzle and it did. Tried to get force off, but it was denied. Let's go over to the big combat. Shooting and assault coming up. Ork turn 2. In the shooting phase, we opened up with all the rockets that we had from the battle wagon here and the truck there, and we managed to kill 3 of his Nurglings because they're instant death with the strength 8 of the rockets. The looters one shot each at the Soul Grinder, didn't do anything. Rockets over there opened up at the other Plague Bearers, but did I even kill one? I don't even think I killed one.
Plague Bearers?
Aye.
No, I don't think so.
No, I didn't even take one wound off them. I missed with all my rockets. The Gretchen fired some shots and didn't do anything either and charged, and ultimately they all died and have fallen back, barring, well, all died bar 5 and they failed morale and fallen back. In the big fight in the middle, the Demon Prince is gone, but again he's taken out a few more men because the Gretchen joined the fight and ate the challenge and died. 3, I think it was, it died there. And then the boys came in sheer weight attacks, managed to drag the Great and Clean One down to 2 wins, and then the War Boss finished off the Demon Prince. Let me check my points. I don't know if I've got any. Where is that one?
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, I've got 1 more point. So, Demon turn 3.
That's what objective was it?
On me.
Demon turn 3. The Demon Prince that I thought was dead is back. He was warp tethered and has now come on from ongoing reserves. He tried to fire off a flamer, torrent thingy-majigger from his psychic, but failed. He enfeebled the looters. They're down to toughness 3. I was expecting a hemorrhage to follow, but no, he went for a summoning and failed. And then he went for an iron arm on his big man, but that was denied. Not really been with you, the gods, have they?
No, man, the dice have been fucking shot.
I'm not complaining. Let's go over to shooting and assault. Demon Turn 3 Winds of the Warp for the shooting scene. 9 Plague Bearers? No, 9 Pink Horrors. They are bloodletters, but we don't have any spare Pink Horrors. But so it's 9 Pink Horrors that have come on. In the rest of the shooting, nothing really happened. You try to harvest or cannon the back of the battle wagon. It's lost a hull point. And then in the combat, they've rusted another wound off of the battle wagon over there. They lost 1 to Overwatch. And in the big fight in here, the Great Unclean One killed off another 2 bikes. And the Pink Horrors joined the fight and killed 3.
Oh, they used to explode stuff.
Killed 3, and we killed 1 Pink Horror and the Great Unclean One. So we're going to explode this guy here.
Strength 3, toughness 4. 5. Yep.
We wound. Our boys saved it. Do you get any points that you're not going to tell me about?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let's go over to Ork Turn 3. Ork Turn 3. The movement phase, the truck backed up over there. This truck spun around, offloaded its cargo of tank busters, and they piled forward, opened up at the rockets at the newly summoned Pink Horrors, took out 3, and then charged them and took out another 3, I think it was. And then in the fight in the centre, the Pink Horrors killed 1 and then exploded, killing another 2. The explosion over here killed 2 of my boys. They've got 1 guy left over there. Over here I opened up snap firing rockets at the Soul Grinder and took a glancing hit off of him. And over here, yes, we finally got rid of him. Warped head of that. And the looters finally plucked him out of the sky. Point wise, I'm not sure if I've got any other additional points. But we'll now go over to Demon Turn 4. Demon Turn 4, as we get down to the business end of the final. Soul Grinder's hopped down off of his high perch where he sat all game, lording it over everybody.
Should have been down last turn.
Should have been down last turn. Came down thinking, I know, I'm coming down to save the day. Here I come to save the day. And then snake-eyed it and didn't get in. Warp Storm table was brutal. He got summoned demons in the last turn. This turn, he possessed my Psyker. And he's no longer there anymore and being replaced by a squad of Pink Horrors. In the combat, the what do you call them? Plague Bearers finally rusted the battle wagon over there, and our guys have disembarked. The Nurglings have moved up here, and in the fight we killed off the last Pink Horror there, but he managed to kill a boy and explode and kill a boy. I've not made 1 single armor save all game. And then here, again, we killed 3 and they exploded and killed another 1. I don't even know what the point scores are because you have to keep it hidden, but I think it still might be fairly close, even though I've probably got the table advantage. Ork Turn 4. Ork Turn 4. The tank busters have finally managed to clear the last Pink Horror there. Exploded and killed another one. Over here we killed the Herald of... Herald killed him. Again, couldn't make another armor save again. Over here the tank busters opened up all the rockets and we took 1 off him, I think 1 hull point off him there, and then we planted the melter bomb, took another one as we joined the charge, and in the fight the Soul Grinder killed off my dock, but my Power Claw and my War Boss finished him off. Over here I fired another pot shot at the Plague Bearers, I think I took another one out. Oh no, I didn't do anything. But over here, the looters finally killed off the wee pesky Nurglings. Point wise, I've got a couple more points to tally up, but we'll move into Demon Turn 5. So was the Demon Turn 5, and the pink horrors fire off a flickering flame. I jinked the shots, then they charged him, didn't take any wounds. I killed 2 of his. The explosion then took a wound off the war boss. Typical. Over here, the Plague Bearers charged the Tank Busters, and we had a wee bit of a square off. I think I killed 2, he killed 1, but I lost.
The Knob had 2, so.
Yeah, I lost the fight, and we have fled back, but they're slow and purposeful, so I'm not crushed, which is nice. I don't know what Andy's on for point wise because I'm not trying to be keeping a score in my head, but this could be game over for them at the end of turn 5. Over to the Orks to maybe finish it off.
Great unclean one.
Yeah.
Ork turn 5. Great dilemma, great excitement.
Great.
New trousers required for the Ork war boss. We forgot to move in our haste to try and table them, so we regrouped there, but then we shot immediately after regrouping, so that meant nobody else moved and I made a bit of a mistake. We opened up rockets and killed one more, but we couldn't kill him. In the fight in here, the pink horrors threw everything at the war boss, got 2 wounds. It was all he needed to kill him, but he managed to save them. And then we kill all the pink horrors from our tank busters, and then the resulting explosion of all 7 exploding onto the war boss. I threw a 1, he lost a wound. 1 dice left, 1 wound to go. I threw my dice, it fell off the table, but I managed to catch it, so I had another reroll, and we got a 6. That's pretty much it, I think. I'm going to roll it, see if it goes on.
Very well.
We've got a game continue for one guy. Demon Turn 5.
Could make the difference.
Demon Turn 6 to finish it off. The last guy moved over. The Winds of the Warp came out. He was hoping for a hit on my war boss, but we only hit my Gretchen with the Winds of the Warp and killed them off. Then he charged the war boss inside the tower, and we managed to kill him off with no wounds. Final point tally for the game doesn't really matter because I have tabled him. But in terms of Orkage, I finished on 10 because I've got Line Breaker over there. So 10-7 would have been, yeah, it was still close, but
I've had Kingslayer card all game.
and you've just been trying to get the 3
If I
points.
got him, that would have been another minimum 2.
Right. Well, Orks have won the tournament. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a good game. See you at the next event.